Seraphine is a mid laner, right, guys? You know, I don't know if I missed something, but everyone is playing her as a support. Now, I don't mind this, but apparently Riot does, just a little bit, because they're making some changes to her next patch. What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. In this quick video, we'll be covering upcoming changes for the latest champion, Seraphine. They'll ship out on patch 10.23, so let's get into it. Alright, so yes, Seraphine was supposed to be a mid laner that could be played as a support. However, her release has resulted in quite the opposite. Instead, it's turned out Seraphine is a support that can also be played in the mid lane. Since this isn't what Riot intended, they're making changes aimed at making her a stronger mid laner but a weaker support. How they're going about this makes a lot of sense actually. So let's run through those changes as we talk about it. First is a nerf to Seraphine's base mana regen. This unfortunately hurts her overall, but more as a support because with more gold from farming a solo lane, you'll be able to work around the decreased regeneration with item purchases faster. Her base mana regen is going down from 10 to 8. A reason for this change is because her wave clear is being buffed overall, but we'll get to that in a bit. Seraphine's passive has been changed from 7.5% AP flat to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9% AP at levels 1, 6, 11 and 16. Next is a big change to her Q. It might not seem massive, but there's a lot of nuance behind the following adjustments. Her Q's damage is being changed from 55 to 95 plus 55% AP to 55 to 115 plus an AP ratio that scales by level. It'll start at 40% at rank 1 but scale up to 60% when maxed out. By making this adjustment, mid lane Seraphine, who will level up faster and also hit some AP power spikes more quickly, should end up a bit stronger. Q max seems appropriate for mid lane Seraphine as she'll also act as a damage threat for her team. For support Seraphine, less income means less AP and thus it will be less rewarding to max Q early. Instead, Riot believes that support Seraphine players will opt into an E max for the extra crowd control. Of course, the fact that her Q's base damage is getting buffed is going to be a huge change for Seraphine altogether. She's capable of double casting this ability, meaning that she can potentially deal 40 more damage off of one ability use. Mid lane Seraphine will naturally hit level 9 faster than support Seraphine, so she'll benefit from this buff in a more timely manner than her support counterpart. 40 more damage at the 10-minute mark is going to mean a lot more than 40 more damage at the 25 or 30-minute mark. Finally, her E is also receiving a big change. The damage is being reduced from 60 to 160 to 60 to 140. However, the damage reduction to minions is being removed. This is going to massively increase Seraphine's abilities to push waves in. Seraphine's weak wave clear was a hindrance for her as a solo laner. Mid laners that can't push in waves have a much harder time impacting the map. Overall, this change is going to be a giant buff for Seraphine. With the increased damage on this ability, she's also going to deal more damage with her Q because it gains a bonus when the target enemies are at lower health. Especially because Seraphine's passive can set up double casts. Her wave clear is going to feel incredibly different. The real question is if this will actually encourage players to play her in the mid lane instead. Since her E is stronger, players can simply use it in the bottom lane as well while they're trying to help their lane partner push in waves. There's no doubt that these changes do shift the balance more in favour of mid lane Seraphine, but it's still likely that support Seraphine will remain powerful enough that players won't want to make the swap. What do you guys think though? Is Seraphine's support just flat out better right now? Or is it because she has a supportive kit that support players are drawn to her? Mid laners usually want to pick up champions with higher agency and playmaking potential. Picking a support champion that goes into the mid lane might not fit a lot of individuals' playstyles after all. Could it be that Seraphine as a champion just draws in more support mains than mid lane mains? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments down below. Nevertheless, that'll wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more updates like this as well as informational content. I'll catch you all in our next video.